Cordial greetings. I am with my colleague Norelli and my colleague Rafael, to whom I am going to tell a little about my personal life and a little about family control in terms of decision making. I want to share something personal about my academic and work life. Right now, many things in my life are being handled by my family, especially by one of my brothers. For example, he usually decides if I should work or not, and sometimes he even tries to control my study schedule. It's something that has been happening for a while, and honestly, it's not easy for me. So what really needs doing in my life right now is staying focused on what I want, ignoring the negative words, and continuing to work hard. I know that sometimes people say things without understanding our goals. That's why I try to stay calm and continue doing what I believe is right. So recently, I had my study space organized at home. I got my desk fixed and my laptop checked because I want to have a comfortable and cute place to study. Eh, I think that in my brother has supported me from the beginning. Things might make have been easier, but even without his help, he's learning to be stronger and more independent. This is my short part of my life, and thank you for watching.
Wow, Jose, your comment is very great. I consider you had been working hard. You tell is inspiring. Um, I think what you said is true. What really needs doing is believing in yourself, following your path. You are showing great commitment, and I'm sure your effort will be rewarded soon. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about some question for this task. The first question for this is what task or event in your academic or work life is being handled or has been handled by someone else? Okay, I get my brother clean. Excuse me, I get my brother to clean my house because my house needed cleaning. I made my friend buy a mask for this month because this month is Halloween, and I will have our tutor given us a high grade. Okay, the next question is what needs doing in my routine. In my routine, being patient, being organized, and sometimes working hard um, needs doing. And finally, the last question is what are you getting done this week that's important? Okay, amazing classes are being given by my tutor or my teacher. The chores are done by me, and the errands um, were done by me too. Okay, this is my com this is my
Your
comment,
conclusions? Okay.
and thank you.
Okay. Hi again, dear classmates. It's a pleasure to me to be in with you in this opportunity to this speaking challenge too. Sorry. So I'm gonna share with you some part of um or my answers about the prompt for this space. So well, I believe that even small decisions and words can make a difference and generate an impact, whether positive or negative, enough to encourage us to pick us if we are going through unpleasant times, or just to take the initiative to um, in our own process, like in our work, in our academic, personal, or even family lives. So this is the impact or the relevance of those small words and actions and decisions that we take every single day. So in my case, the situation is the inability or the lack of determinations when it comes to make important decisions. It means that um, eh, they are not the decisions. They are not made in some specific time, or they have been postponed for too long. My decisions, and but sometimes my decisions need to be reconsidering before to being carried out. So right now in my academic process, my results or my process should have been improved, by my reality is a little bit different. I could say that my English level is not the one that I should have been achieved in this point of my studies of the course. Considering the past work in past periods and the past activities um, of this course, but I have to improve it. And in some courses, certain activities had to being conducted by a practice process, while my own practice process, immersion practice process, has not been started yet. So it means a little bit complicate the whole process. But although it's a little late, I'm trying to get the required paperwork done, so the practical process, can finally begin, because it is important. So the situation, in fact, is that in the last segment, one of my courses required to fill a survey to an academic population, but for this problem or situation that I had that I said before, I cannot. So I had it done by someone else in the group, and well, it was all, but it could or it might not represent a big deal, but it is definitely. And skills and competences, I have to, or they need to strengthen. Um, and I hope to be able to confidently take my or make my own decisions. Of course, considering how they will be reflected in the future, in my future, and of course the future of the people around me. And this is my contribution for this speaking challenge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Angie. Thank you, Jose, for the commentary about this topic. And thanks because we have talked about some topic very interesting that um, someone or something have been handled by someone else or by myself. Thank you, Tudor. I hope you find this video very interesting. And again, partners, thank you. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.